I can't believe we're here almost 5 years to the day from our first date. We've known of each other for a very long time, and if someone would have told the 15-year-old me that I was going to marry Barry Knobloch, I probably never would have believed them. However, I don't think this is by chance we are standing here, but that's something that was meant to be.
When you walked into the room, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you.
Rachel, I know it feels like we have been planning this day for what seems like forever, but we finally made it. All the months planning, shopping, DIYing, more shopping, and stressing led to our big day. Today's the day we stop being me and you and become we. Rachel, you know me better than anyone else in the world, and somehow you still agreed to marry me.
This is just the beginning. Life, marriage, is not a destination, but a journey. With journeys come adventures. So Barry, Rachel's also there to remind you that there's more than one way to get to that destination. And Rachel, Barry's there to remind you that sometimes it's okay to get to things on time.
Dance with me beneath the stars.
Do not, I beg you, everybody here who's been married begs you, do not lose the things that make you Barry and Rachel. You will have Rachel and you will have Barry, and your marriage will take on a life of its own, and it's going to be a beautiful life.
Barry, you prove tenacious and resilient and principled. You are wise, you are shrewd but generous. You have a heart for relationship. You are reliable, regimented, dependable, and very, very brave. Let's just say your character is well suited to being the loyal and selfless husband I know you will be. To Rachel. To Rachel. Oh, man. And I am very proud and ever so fortunate to have you as a best friend.
To living like a rock star, don't say it.
Cheers, guys.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here as the people of God to witness the marriage of Rachel Ann Butts and Barry James Knobloch Jr. We come to share in their joy and ask God together to bless them. You're both big kids, so I'm sure you remember this. Slinky reminds me of you and your personalities. Your personalities are very close. The ends of this slinky, even though they can be stretched apart, come together very close. And your personalities are so close.
Barry, you are so worthy of this beautiful woman. I love that you nurture her inner freak, that you never suppress who she is, and that you support her endlessly. You have taught me what true love should really look like, and that fear is never a factor.
We grew up together, never thought you'd be next to me.
Every time Rachel found herself falling for a new man, I felt a familiar pang of fear in my chest. Call it intuition, but even after meeting Barry for 1 second, I quickly changed my mind about something that had once scared me.
That just feels more natural.
Rachel, I will forever be grateful for the shared years of uncertainty with you. There is no one else I would have rather shared them with. But I am now more than certain that you have found your next chapter.
There are going to be times in the future when you're going to be far away, but you will always look forward to coming back together. And today, just like the opposite ends of this slinky, you are going to become permanently attached to each other.
To the two of you, thank you for taking care of me always, and for representing love in such a beautiful way, and for showing everyone that love is a gain and never a loss.
I like to believe it was serendipity that we were parked next to each other in that parking lot that day 5 years ago. From the first day we went on to now, we've been nearly inseparable, and I look forward to spending the rest of our lives together. As we embark on this new phase of our lives, I can't wait to be your partner in crime, the Romeo to your Juliet, the Adam Sandler to your Drew Barrymore, the Squints Palladors to your Wendy Peppercorn. Rachel, in front of our friends and family gathered here, I promise to always laugh with you and never to go to bed angry. I pledge to always listen to your advice and occasionally take it. I pledge to always admire your huge, strong, kind, and determined heart. I pledge that I will love you forever and always, as long as we both shall live.
We grew up in Little Catasauqua, and 5 years ago just happened to be parked next to each other in a random parking lot. I think God had a hand in this a long time ago and told me that I was to be with Barry. You are the person that when others need help, you spring into action when others might turn a blind eye. I am in awe of the person you are every single day. I promise to try and be a better version of myself every day. I promise to never go to bed angry. I promise to be your partner in this next journey in our lives. I promise to always blame some obscure thing whenever the Eagles lose and to also celebrate every win. And last, I promise to choose you every single day, not just because I have to, but because I want to. Thank you for being my light in the darkness, my smile on a bad day, and my laugh during the tough times. Thank you for loving me. I choose you, Pikachu.
He's a heck of a guy, and Rachel is a heck of a girl. I wish you both the best, my best freaking friends in the world. Looking at these two, you can see it's a perfect arrangement. And I'll remain the third wheel, forever living in your basement. Love you guys.
Be the one to fall asleep beside you, babe. You and I will be forever.
You've all heard of big love. Your love, it's kind of big now, but it's going to get even bigger, more colorful, because you got some colorful friends around you, I know that. God has really blessed you with them. But I want you to remember, as you grow, as you go into the future, who's ever doing the leading, wherever God is going to take you, just like the ends of this slinky, you will always be connected.
It's you. It's you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my joy and a holy privilege to present to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Barry Knobloch. Barry, kiss your bride, my man.